Hello, this is the Shoeless Shepherd, and today I'm reading Tearing Down Towers. 1, 2, 3. She counts one block at a time. The tower grows higher and higher. I lay the foundations. A perfect, symmetrical square. The blocks meet in all the right places. It is perfection, until those little toddler hands gave it a try. 1, 2, 3, she counts. Each block is placed on the tower, and some actually complement the mighty frame which I built, but most of them add creativity to it. No longer is the masterpiece a square, but a cockeyed, leaning tower of something. It's easy to tell which parts I built and which ones she did. I frantically work to patch the holes in the walls and keep the thing sturdy enough that it will withstand the next toddler assault without toppling. More blocks, Daddy. These are the lyrics to the song in my heart. But soon the refrain is over and the bridge is out. The final chord strikes. No more blocks, all done. A pout smears her face as I say the words. I direct her attention to the empty bag which once held a mix of potential and the right dose of imagination. I feel the tears forming great pregnant clouds behind eyelids. More blocks, Daddy. There are no more blocks, I try to explain. They are all on the tower. If we take it apart, we can have more blocks. Sometimes things have to be taken down before they can be built back up. My little girl follows suit, more than happy to destroy what we once so beautifully created. This part she has mastered. Me, I am struck by the words I just said. It seems we are all searching for the bigger tower, reaching for some sense of purpose so that we no longer have to work at life, as if one day we will place the final block, sit back and say, I have arrived. But this is when the tears fall. It is at these moments when we see the holes in our creation, the times when we were still new at this thing called life, and the mistakes we made along the way. The tower is never finished. If you're ever like me, those unsymmetrical moments of confusion in your past cannot just be built on top of and forgotten. They will always be there, buried somewhere bothering you. Not until we take apart what we thought was perfect do we find them again. There is always a way to improve our tower. When playtime becomes philosophy and recess retrospection, this is the way of an artist's mind. There's always a story to share, always a message behind our methods. Perhaps my little girl didn't get it, just happy to be playing blocks with her dad, but do we really get it either? Don't we throw a fit when something stands in the way of the life that we thought we were building? Don't we rebel when someone says that we're putting the blocks of our lives in the wrong direction and it will just make the tower shaky and unstable? Don't we also struggle with those moments of deconstruction? Sometimes things have to be taken down before they can be built back up. I so often reach those heights when I think that I have arrived. I can defend my point until I don't even know what I'm fighting about. I can do a job that should really take two people, like moving furniture all by myself, because I don't need any help. I've figured it out. I can back up my parenting style with logical reasoning and my way to interpret the Bible with enough proof texts to make my Bible college professors smile. I don't like to take things apart, but oh, the release I get when I finally give up, release those tears and take the blocks off my tower. Why does pride come before a fall? Pride won't always make you fall, but sometimes it exposes the need. The fall doesn't have to be hard and messy. It can be slow and voluntary, one block at a time. And as I go through the cycle of building blocks with my little girl and tearing those towers down again, I wonder how many towers I have held up too long when they should have fallen, how many questions I have refused to ask, how many blocks I don't want to pull out and inspect because my whole life might come crashing down if I do. I don't think I will ever stop building towers, but I hope that I won't ever stop tearing them down again. I hope that I never settle for one tower so long that it destroys my whole world when someone starts questioning the blocks on which it stands. And if I ever do, I hope that my little girl is around to help me do what I am not willing to. She is already better at smashing towers than I ever was. This is a devotional I wrote quite a number of years ago, but I thought it was apt today because it's really about taking things apart. It's about taking what we thought we knew and having to reconfigure that. And I think a lot of us are going through those struggles at this time in our life, wondering what the future might hold, wondering where we're going, wondering what we should think, how we should survive, how we should live in this ever-changing world. And maybe some of that will come with tearing things down of the ways we thought that we should live, the ways that we thought we had to live, and yet we don't. And so might this be an opportunity for each of us to just breathe, to just think, and to wonder what our life might be in the future.